Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. I thought we'd have a little play. It's actually Sunday evening and I have to plan my week out. I'm going to be gone again. I'm leaving Wednesday, heading out to Cleveland. I'll be back Friday. So videos will probably be, I'll be behind. So I just thought I would make some really simple, easy little pieces here. I'm going to start a gratitude journal. And I got the idea the other day when I made this, my little bird collage. And I had talked about, you could make collages such as this and put your favorite quotes or sayings or Bible verses, Bible passages, whatever, song titles, song lyrics, whatever inspires you and moves you. And I thought it would be a lot of fun to start to create a gratitude journal. I will most likely start it here because I want to share with you my idea on this. And then I will probably, most likely, I will finish up. I'll get a lot of it done here. And then I'm debating whether to go over onto my Patreon and work over there because I can verbalize much more over there, I feel, than I can here. But I would love to have you stick around, and I want to show you my idea. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am excited to have you here. And for all my returning subscribers, thank you for your continued support, and a special shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. But I've been seeing a lot of fodder videos recently, and Debbie over at my Vagabond Style, she has got some fabulous ones. She actually draws and makes her own fodder. I can't draw. I just can't make the shapes and things like that. I'm a very exacting type person, and it's just hard for me to draw loosely. I try to do loose watercolor painting, and I can barely do that. So I thought for myself and this gratitude journal, I am going to use magazine pages and my stamps. And then what I'm going to do is I will either cut the shapes out or I will cut squares and I will embellish them. And I think that's what I'm going to start off with here, okay? And I have some cool ideas for you. I love this one right here. I just think this is a really cool image. And I stamped it around this bowl that says little things. And I think we're going to work on this. We're going to dress this up a little bit with stickers and some other things. The stamps here that you see are from, let me get it right here, Dina Wakley. All right. I don't have a lot of really cool, funky stamps, so I'm just going to use the stamps that I have. It doesn't say I'm not going to go buy some more, but I love faces. I've got a lot of cutouts from portrait magazines that are just faces. I just think faces, to me, they're just fascinating, okay? So I wanted to work with some faces here. in my journal. All right, so that's one thing here. And there's 4 different, as you can see, she has 4 different styles. All right, and I do like them all. This is one of them. I used this a couple times. I used her, and isn't it funny how I used her here with the bowl, but this one I used, this was a kind of like a round jar, and to me, is this the same one? I think it's the same one. The face looks much rounder and wider than this one here. So you will get a little bit of difference how you know, what you stamp them on. I have this one here, which I think is really cool. I did this on 2 different, obviously 2 different pieces of paper. This one here I like because it comes up, it almost looks like it gives her face the shape of a heart. So I have those 2. I have this guy here, which I think is cool. I could have done some masking, I think, on these stems. Maybe not, I don't know. I thought it would have been really cool. For some reason, I thought when I was going to stamp this, this bottom part was going to be all blocked out, and you would just see the sprigs coming out of the top of his head, but that's okay. And then I have this gal here that I stamped. And then these are fun. Now, all of these images that you're seeing, the backdrop, my husband and I finished watching Wimbledon today. We watched the men's single finals. And I went through my Daphne's Diary magazines, and I took a bunch of pages out that I thought would be fun to stamp on. This is one of them here. This is just lemon cookies, and I stamped this wonderful giraffe on here. And this is what this giraffe looks like. You can see I stamped this giraffe on 2 other pieces of paper, and I just cut him out, and I thought he would be a lot of fun. She would, because look at those eyelashes. And then the stamp set also comes with some leaves, so I stamped some colorful leaves to use. And then this one here, again, I stamped the giraffe here, and then these leaves here, and I will cut these out later. So the other thing that I did when I went through my Daphne's diary, I cut out a lot of little pictures that I wouldn't be using in any other situation. So I just cut a whole bunch of images out, and I thought I would stamp on some of these. And then I'm going to back these. We'll back these and stitch around them. And then these also can go in, I think it goes like that, my gratitude journal. So I thought that we could have some fun playing with stamps. And I wasn't too fussy. I just cut things out that interest me, and things that, like, if I decide to put some of these in my Bible journal, I'll show you, you know, I could put them in there as well. I love this one. This was a really large page. This was almost a full page, and I cut that right down. I just think that is a really cool image. This one here, I like the flowers with a little bee, so I just cut that. You can cut your images out however you want to. Here's a little camping site. This is, I'm not sure where this is, either in the Swiss Alps or something, but that's a beautiful building. And then, you know, I just went through, like I said, and cut images that I really liked. This one I really liked, and I'll do some. I don't really like that there, but we'll do something funky with that. And then these are just plain flowers, and then I cut this out here. So, yeah, I just thought we'd have a little play. I really want to try to get back using more of my stamps. I have some little ephemera pieces in here that I thought I would dig through and take some things out of here and put them on here, some of these. So I thought, seeing that this is already stamped, I thought maybe we could work on this a little bit. I have some flowers here. I've got the dragonflies. So I thought these would be fun to use as well. So that's it. That's my explanation. And I'm just going to play here and see what I can come up with. But I do like seeing all the fodder and everything that everybody is making, and but I just thought it would be a lot of fun to do some stamping and adding some things as I go. I'm going to take this little box top, whatever I'm not using, and just start adding here, little pieces here and there. And I'm hoping that I'll probably use a book that I already have. For my journal. I'm not going to make one. I'll find one and see what I come up with. And my big scissors here. I'm going to cut this in half. Oh, but it's been a long, I'm going to say it's been a long weekend, but it hasn't been a long weekend. Not a long weekend in the sense of it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend. Just long, just and this is where, when I don't have a plan, I really don't know what I want to do or how I want to do it, what I want to add. These look like they're all butterflies here. I think these are just all butterflies. I don't know if I want to use a mushroom. That's kind of cool. I don't want to use a mushroom. Something like that. Although this one here is kind of cool. My poor husband. This time of night, he starts to get stuffed up. And I don't know if he has allergies or what. But I feel bad for him. I got up this morning and Daisy had already left the bedroom. And, oh, that's okay if this is upside down. I don't care. She was downstairs in the family room sitting with her toy, her big stuffed animal, in her mouth. And I'm thinking, what is going on? Like, why aren't you... I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it. Couldn't figure out what the deal was with her. And then I look out in, you know, we call it the connector, the connector room. And that's where the girls hang out when we leave the house for the day. They stay in the connector, and there's a sliding door there, and we put them in there. And then I saw Bella in there, and I'm like, what is Bella doing out there? It's just very strange. And it was early. And my husband said he just didn't sleep good. He just didn't sleep good, and Bella was restless. And I'm like, well, why was Bella restless? He goes, I don't know. He goes, I started sneezing at 2 o'clock this morning, and I couldn't stop. And I'm like, well, maybe that's why she was restless. I just pulled a whole bunch of stamps because you were restless. What did I do with the stamps? See, I am not organized. Here we go. So I don't think my husband slept all that good last night either. So I have these stamps here that would be kind of fun to use on here. And I'm thinking, I like this stamp here. Let's take that off for a minute. I have those. Well, let's see what else. I think these are the best ones I want for on here. So I just have to decide. I do like that one. So I hope you all have had a really nice weekend. It was hotter than Hades again here. And it just doesn't make it enjoyable at all. I did go in our pool yesterday, which was nice. Then my son, he was out all morning with friends, and by the time he didn't get home until about 4 o'clock. And they had done a climbing thing in the treetops. And I said, you need to get in the pool to cool your core down because it was hot. I'm going to put that right here. Put that there. Let's see, what else do we have? I know what I want to put around her. I have got these little things here. They're little die cuts that I did. But I have to see if I have the right shade. It's actually this one here, but I don't want green, that's green. These are tall ones. Don't want those. These are tall. I don't want those. I want those. This is what I want right here, but I don't think I have enough. I actually want this, something like this, and something like this on there. But again, I think that's all I have. So maybe I can tie these in with something else. I don't know if that's too light. That might be too light. I don't talk a lot when I have to think things out of, like, you know, how I want to do it, or I don't have enough of those. I really wanted those, but I do not have them. I don't want leaves. I have little leaves up here. I don't want leaves. These are too light again. Don't want to use, can't use those. All right, so let's go over and see what I have for little flowers and such. I just feel like I need some dark. I don't know if I want to add color to this or not. I don't know. And then if I'm going to do a gratitude journal, I could do my quote right up here, which would actually be kind of cool. I still like this butterfly. Oh, it's getting hot up here. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself here. Don't want that. So this must have come out of those stickers. Over here. Oh, whoops. Let's see here. I'm going to leave this here for a minute. I do like that because it's just kind of, it's too bad there wasn't one with a little bit longer body to it, which I think would be really cool. Oh, this one's cool too. This one has a little bit longer body, and if I trim that out, I don't necessarily have to have color for that one. I think I got all these butterflies from AliExpress. Well, I don't know. I might go with this one. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to wait on that. I might be able to find a really cool flower too. I do like these up here, so I'm going to put these here. And maybe I won't put anything. I want to put something there. I'm not going to get that side down, or that end. There, I'll put that there like that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to set this aside. And that is one right there. Okay. I like that. I think that's really pretty. We'll do one more, and then I'm going to show you how I choose the pages that I stamp on, okay? We'll be making more of these. I don't want to make a super long video for you. Just starting out on this because I'm kind of not sure the direction I'm going in, so I'm just kind of playing. Let's see. Let's work with this one here. All right. That's the top of a spoon right there. That's, I like that. I'm bound and determined, aren't I, to use these, right? Put that like that. I am bound and determined. Let's see, and I think I have a straight stalk over in here. Oh, there he goes. Sorry about that. You can hear him sneezing. Oh boy. And it's only at night. I don't understand what is going on with the poor man. I don't get it. I feel bad for him though. He's here. Guess I won't use a tall straight one on the side there. All right. Let's see what I can maybe put a little something over here. I've got a words. A blue words. Or I have something like this. It's too big. Too big. Like that. I like these colors. I like just the browns and the taupes. Okay. Like that there. And I think if I just ink around that, I think that'll be enough. And then if I need to add, or if I want to add another little something, I can add it. Take this. I don't know where I got these butterflies, but I'm going to add this part of this wing right over here on the side. Okay. I'm going to cut this down a little bit more. Add that there. And then I will add this one down here. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty. All right, so let's add that. So I hope everybody has a good week in store for you. I have to go back to Cleveland to have my aortic artery checked. My dad had an aortic aneurysm and the doctor told me that I have to have mine checked after he had his surgery. So I've had mine checked, oh my goodness, for almost 20 years now. I go every 5 years, and they check it just to make sure that I don't have any blockages or anything like that. And it's usually, you know, the same outcome. Everything's good and nothing to worry about. Then I had that darn pulmonary test, and the local pulmonologist said that he thought there was a problem with my pulmonary artery. So when I'm out having my heart doctor, I asked my primary care, I'm like, is this heart or lung issue? And he says heart. I says, then I'm going to have my heart doctor check it out when I go out there. And then that'll be the end of it all. Because that pulmonary test was the last thing I had to take. For all that autoimmune stuff for my eye. So I've about had it. It just gets tiring, but I'm staying positive. I am staying positive. And I finished a really good book. It's called Pretty Girls. I'm not going to recommend it to anyone. I'm not going to say, oh, you know, you got to read this. I really liked it. It was pretty graphic. It's about a serial killer. But I couldn't put it down. I had a really hard time putting it down because I really like, you know, suspense thriller type books, whodunit type things, and it was a good one. Some parts were hard to read. But I kept saying to myself, it's fiction, it's fiction, it's fiction, just go with it. So I had a relaxing weekend of reading and just doing nothing. That's probably why I feel so relaxed tonight and just hanging. So there's that one. And then I'm going to do a few more of these, and then what I'm going to do is I will come back with what I want to back these. I want to take paper bags, and I want to put these on the paper bag. So we will do that. All right. So that's how I would embellish these. And let me show you how I go about deciding what paper or what, you know, I'm going to stamp on. So these are some of the, I'm just going to move all this stuff. These are some of the pages that I pulled. Okay. I like the flowers here, so I pulled that. This is a leftover from what I stamped before. This page here already had something cut out, but I like these flowers down here, and I like this sunflower. Now, what I might do with the sunflower is I may just cut this out. And I will use this in my journal. I'll just use it as a piece of ephemera or whatever I want to call it, to put in the book. Now, as far as this here, there's really nothing else on here I would use. So I'm just going to cut this down, and that's going in the trash. This I will hang on to. And this here, for as an example, I think maybe what I might do on there is I might take one of these birds, or a couple of these birds, and I could stamp the birds on here. And these would be really cute pieces. So I like this one, and I would just have to, you want to keep in mind if you want to use the sunflower, like the sunflower would be really cute on his belly, but I don't know if I want her hair, so I would probably use this one here. Now the only problem with these are not acrylic, so it's kind of hard to see through these. It's really hard to see through these. So what I would have to do is just try my best to get it lined up with the sunflower. And I'm using my VersaFine, as you can see on these. So I'm going to just kind of look at the shape. The little tail here is here, then the belly is just kind of like right around there. So I'm just going to wing it, and we're going to stamp this right here. So we have that. That will be really cute. All right. And then I want to do some more birds. Maybe this bird here, right in this section. That might be kind of pretty. And then you could get all the flowers. So this bird, I guess it's like this, right? Okay, so we got this. And I think I'm going to do it right about here. And we have that bird. Okay. And when I cut these out, as you can see, I don't go really close to the stamping area. And when you stamp, obviously, on something as busy as this, just be mindful of their little feet. You don't want to cut their little feet off. And depending on the type of paper that you're stamping on, if it's really shiny, you're going to want to make sure that it's dried, right? So there's that little bird there. He's so cute. And then we'll cut this one out. And I think these are really just as cute as, you know, a lot of the hand-drawn fodder. And then when I stamp and do this, I don't feel bad because my drawing didn't come out very good or whatever. And there's that little bird. All right, we'll stamp a couple more and then we'll call it a day. And then we can come back. I'll get my desk all cleaned up. I'll come back and we'll have another play with all of the fun little fodder here. I should be able to make some more too before we get back. I've had these hearts and I've never really used these. I have a hard time with hearts. And you can tell these are really stuck on here. But this one might be kind of a fun one to use. And we'll give this a try. And we will see how this comes out. Let's pick some paper first. What I'm thinking of, let's see. I tore these sheets out here. And these have these fun designs on them. These are plates that were in the Daphne's diary. But I don't know if I want to go that dark. I'm thinking of having maybe the yellow up in around here. I don't know how these are going to come out. Maybe we can try this one here. And maybe I will turn the page around. Where's my ink? Where did my, yeah, there's my ink. And we will see on this one. And just as if you were going to, you know, draw your images, you just do the same with your stamping. You figure out where you want your colors. And that is kind of, that one I don't like. That is really, I'm wondering if I have to stamp this off and then stamp it. Like I said, I haven't used these yet. But maybe I just have to stamp these off a little bit. Could be this paper as well. So let's do a little stamp off and just play. It's just paper, so. And now I probably won't have anything left on here. Let's just do it this way. Just to see where we're at. And that's better. So let's turn this here. I guess this is going to be a stamp off because this does hold a lot of ink. This one. And let's do this right here like this. I'll stamp it, I'll cut it out and see what it looks like. Sometimes you can't really tell until you do cut it out. In this one I am cutting away, you know, away from the image a little bit more. I'm not cutting so close to the stamping area. That's not bad. That isn't bad. Let's try something, a different type of, that's not bad at all. I do like that. We have that one, which actually is kind of cool. Let's see, I'm just looking at my, this might be kind of cool to do it on wording. To do it on writing. Let's try this. This is something that you can do, you know, if you just want to have a nice play at home and not be pressured to do anything. You could do this while you were watching TV or catching up on some videos. Oh, that's kind of fun, isn't it? And then you can always add to the heart. You know, you could add a flower or something on here. Which that really isn't all that bad. So when I say you could add something on here, again, you could add something with color. Probably something with color. Maybe a butterfly with color to brighten that up a little bit. Let's see what we have here. You could add something like that, like a bigger one though. Let's see what we have. I'm really going to have to clean up this desk so we can carry on. Need something a little brighter. These are all kind of muted. Oh, I like that one. So you could add something like that. And let's see here. How about, just looking at my little flowers here. Let's see what, we could add something here. Take some of these out. And I'd like to get something kind of, let's try this on there. Okay, got it off. I had to use my tape. So let's put this, let's put this right about here. Let's try this. Okay, so we'll put that there. Let's put this out of the way here. It's Garbaggio. So we have that. And we could put, it's too big. Maybe something like that. We could put that there like that. And this one here, let us do maybe these roses here. one there like this. Okay. That. We can put that there like that. I think that'll be pretty. And just wondering if I should do something. Wondering if I should do something with the stamping again. I have these fun little stamps here. I'm going to take this little one right here. And I'm going to stamp across there. And here's my long one. Let's stamp across there. This might be kind of fun. And you gotta get the paper. Yeah, that's cute. And I'm going to do the same on this one as well. But I think what I will do is I may have it go. Just going to stamp on this. Boy, this gets on your fingers and forget it. There's no getting off right there. Okay. All right. So we've got that. And that's cute. Let's move this paper. That adds just a little something. And then we're going to add this little butterfly. I think we'll add that little butterfly right down around there. I'll add that right there like that. And then we have those two. All right, let me clean my desk up and we will just go back over everything that we stamped and cut out. There, so I have my desk somewhat cleaned up and a little more organized here. So these are the giraffes that I had stamped and cut out. This was the one for the lemon cookies. I just cut that out, but these are really sweet. These will be cute in a journal or on a scrapbooking page. We'll work with those. And then these are the leaves that are stamped and cut out. And these are all really pretty too. And some of this will, you know, in my color cube, if these are all in the right color range, these would be nice in a collage as well. So the leaves are there. And then we have a couple of the birds, and I want to do more birds, so I'll get more of them cut out. Then these hearts are really cute. I did add a little bit more ephemera on here, and I think these little numbers are cute. I'll do more stamping on the next ones. And then I do like these little extra flowers put on there. So those are done. And then we have the faces here. That one, we'll work on this one next, this one, and then these are the two here that I had done. And I think up here I will put the quote, and then we'll continue to fill that one in there. So that is it. That's my little video of how I'm going to be stamping some of the pages that I've taken out of my Daphne's diary. We'll work with these really cute little images next. We'll do some stamping and embellishing on these, and then we will start the journal. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up. If you have any other ideas out there for me, I'd love to hear. And we will just continue and play and see how the gratitude journal comes along. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.